What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining me here for episode 4 on the map. Today, I wanted to talk about 5 underrated qualities that I look for in a person. And this is not for a relationship, this is just for people in general. I think these qualities can kind of go underlooked, and so hopefully I can get some of your opinions as well. So I'm going to start out with number 5. And that quality is going to be youthfully mature. We all know what maturity looks like. Maybe has their life together and presents themselves maybe assertive or professional or grown-up way. But to be honest, that's very boring. I still think I would probably still be having sleepovers with my friends if if that wasn't maybe looked down upon. I don't know. I love the idea of like maybe a bunch of my buddies going camping. That just sounds like so much fun to me. That youthful energy of just bringing young, fun, energetic aura to having them mixed together, being youthfully mature, being able to wear those different hats, knowing when to be playful and knowing when to step into a room and put that mask on. So that would be number 5 for me. Number 4 would be to influence indirectly. I think we all know people that can be kind of more on the parenting side. They learn things and want to enforce them or have that sort of authoritarian teaching style. That just doesn't really sit well with me. I would much rather have someone that sets good examples and is just a good leader and that I could just admire and watch the way they walk, watch the way they handle themselves and carry themselves, be able to learn that information on my own. I'd rather be able to absorb it for myself as opposed to someone telling me this is what you should be doing. So that would be the 4th one. The 3rd one would be someone that desires knowledge. We've heard that knowledge is power so many times. The more I think about it, the more I agree with it. If someone had all the money in the world, but they were a moron, no one would think that that's a fulfilling life. You would want to be someone very financially successful, but also from a intellectual standpoint, have that external source be a reflection of the internal. So I think someone that desires knowledge, it also shows that they have that passion to better themselves and to live with humility. So when you go through life looking to learn something from every situation that you're in, or going into a room feeling that you could learn something from every single person in the room, you're living humble and you're living the right way, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to truly grow, is you have humbleness and you have that desire for knowledge. Number 2 for me would be someone that is present. This could arguably be number 1. Someone that is present, they just change the entire dynamic of any interaction that you have with them. If you think about the last time someone walked into a room and you thought that they had a big presence to them, it's literally because they are present. They are focused on the moment. They are shaking your hand and looking into your eye, asking you your name, or showing that they actually care. Charisma and being present sort of go hand in hand. You can't be charismatic if you're not paying attention to the little details about others. To be present really is a gift. You're not having anxiety about the future. You're not feeling pain or regret from the past. And you're able to live in that moment and absorb everything for what it is, and also give that person your energy and time, and they can feel it on the inside. And because all of us have that desire for human connection, wanting to be heard, someone being present really is the greatest gift that they can give you. So that would be number 2. And lastly, number 1, someone that is not exhausting. My favorite quality in a person, the most underlooked quality in a person. You can just tell a friend you can't come today and they just get it. They understand. Oh, it's okay. They don't have this crazy expectation. When you can sit with your partner or someone that you're interested in, you can just lay there. No one needs to be speaking. You can just sit there in silence and it just feels okay. It is a different level of connection when you can be around somebody that is not exhausting or causing you to overthink or trigger some sort of anxiety in you. When someone is present, they also are, I think, less likely to be exhausting because they're not overthinking what is that person thinking, what is this person thinking, having to analyze everything about the situation. The qualities that need to be practiced in order to get to that step of not being exhausting, like I talked about in my last video, someone that is really good at listening. If someone is just constantly talking, that's the worst. And no offense to those that love to chat. That's a gift, to want to be able to share your thoughts and feel vulnerable and comfortable enough to speak to someone. But it also can be exhausting for the receiver. Sometimes you just need to sit there in silence or not try to fill in the blanks. Silence is just as important as sound itself. So I love me somebody that is not exhausting. So that's going to be my top 5 underrated qualities in a person. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next week on the map.